Right, we're live.
Oh,
There we go, we're all nice and live. Welcome to the first edition of Across the Border Vape Show.
did you really come up with a name for that?
Did you? I've been waiting for you since 12 o'clock to go live, but we are actually live.
Are we live now? So
We should be live. I'm going to go and get us the chat out. It should be, I'll have to refresh it. It isn't Three Men and a Vape Show, so shouldn't say that.
you've actually done a flag and all that. All I said was, let's go on and have a laugh.
Yeah, but you have to have a background. You have to have a background. How do I refresh
Oh my God, you've got a big Scottish flag around me.
We are Scottish. It's across the
Across
border.
the border vape show.
It's across the border.
This is horrendous. I'm hating this already.
Why, you look lovely.
Guys, for everybody watching this, just to let you know, I did not agree to Across the Border Vape Show. I also didn't agree to the silly colours, all patriotic and all that, you know.
He did. He says, make sure I get at least a flag round me. There we are. We've got Ricky in. Have you got your chat out?
I've got the chat out, yes. I can see the chat on the live stream. So if I just do that.
You can pop it out. Well then, brother, how are you? It's nice to see you.
At least he got the flags the proper way round, Craig says. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not bad. Not bad, my man. How are you?
Really good. I've just finished a review.
What one?
I've just done this. I've had a look, but there isn't any other UK reviewer who's actually done this. It's a pod system, which, but it's the Icon, and it's just a 380 mAh battery in it, 2mm pod. But it's one of them what you just throw in the car. You know, like just have folk brakes or all that. You want so stealthy. It's all right. It's not the best in the world, but it's all right.
Did you say that in your review?
Yep.
Much did they pay you to do it?
Dude, I'm not that vape famous, am I? I'm not like you. You're vape famous. How you doing? Nice to see you, brother. I'll tell you what I have got, which is quite funky, and this is the Snow Plus. Now, they've sent me two of these. Now, one of them is a coffee vape. It's called the Coffee Kit. So it comes as caffeine, and it's actually got caffeine in it, right? And then they've sent me the Snow Plus normal kit. Now, this one is... Now, they're on the pods, which I don't like, they've written smokeless. Can't see that because I haven't set the colours up. I don't like smokeless, it should be vapeless. But it's a vapeless vape.
A vapeless, so it's ideal for airplanes and shit.
Yeah, so I'll show you that you can... as you can see, there's actually vape there, but when you do it properly...
It doesn't look vapeless.
Yeah, but that's because I blew it straight back out. But when you actually take the drawer in, so if you look, it's there. But then when you go... Nothing there. That's absolutely cooking. I'll tell you what, the flavour from it's really nice as well. This is ice cola. And it's quite nice. 15mg.
Oof, Jesus.
Well, it's Nick salts.
Very good. So we're getting vapeless vapes now.
I just thought it was a corking idea. Like exactly what you said. You're in cinema, or if you're on a plane, or whatever. It's stealthy. Obviously, not that colour's not stealthy, but it does come with some wrap. So...
Well, I got some interesting vape mail through the door the other day, and this is the new Zenith Pro from Anakin. Now, one of the things that they've actually done is they've given us these coils. They're called the Z coil. Yeah. And basically it's a mesh coil. It's got a lot wider bore, and it's the tank itself has got some direct lung airflow, so it's supposed to accommodate direct lung vapours as well as mouth to lung vapours. So
yes.
You can see that that's obviously got quite an open draw. It is pretty ugly, the tank, to be fair. It's got open and close actually laser etched on it. I'm not sure if you'll pick it up on the camera, but see it's just there. That's to obviously fill it up. But I mean, that's bollocks. You don't want that on your tank. Stupid. Really is stupid. Really disappointed with that, because all in I'm looking forward to it. But I have just juiced it up. So we'll give it a couple of seconds to soak into that wick, and then we will put it on this stove pole mod and hopefully get some vape going. Now, obviously, I don't know.
Did you get any more vape mail today?
I've got loads of vape mail today.
Just see, when you vape famous people, this is what happens. He's constantly, Postman loves him.
Yeah, I got some of these Diadic. Is that what it's called?
You can die a dick if you want. It's up to you.
I mean, what the hell is someone thinking with that name? And it's not even that. It doesn't even look clear on it. I don't even know if that is what it's called. So this came in from Lotofo along with their Next Mesh tank. I've already reviewed that. I'm not sure why they're sending me that. A little bit confused. I did get some bits and bobs in. This is from Artery. It's the Nugget IO.
Oh, the Nugget. Do you know what? I've got the original Nugget. You know the little tiny small one? It's about 50 watt. It's over there. It's about that big, the Nugget. It came with the Mate tank.
Oh, right, okay. Well, this came. Anakin sent me a whole bunch of their new pod. It's called the Poddin. That's it there.
Looks like a flask, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got variable wattage to a degree. I think you've got an 8 watt setting and a 9 watt setting, which is a bit pointless again. I'm not really sure.
I thought he said that as well, Kerry. Dial a dick.
Dial a dick. I think that is what I said. That's what it reads.
Oh, that's not good.
But I tell you what did come this last night. I ordered this off of Amazon Prime, so it was the same day delivery. I bought myself some Christmas presents, Aidan.
Ooh.
First of all, I bought myself this, The Witcher. Right now, it's a funny story. Right, this has just been released for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So I was going to buy it for the Nintendo Switch, and then when I read about it, I read that it was obviously a remake. So when I checked it out on the PlayStation 4, it was like 15 quid, and on the Nintendo Switch, it was like 50.
Were it?
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just buy it on the PlayStation. But look at the house I bought.
He's gonna be boss. Well, see, because we're trying to get to as many expos next year as we can, and we're gonna do some right filming, aren't we, bro?
Yes, we are. So I bought a gimbal for my Sony camera.
Do you know what? I can't afford out like that, but I'm gonna get one of the cheap £13 ones for my actual phone. I'll tell you what, you obviously watch my vlogs. I know you don't like the music in them, but the actual phone didn't record bad, did it? No,
the quality of your phone's good. It's just you play music, the same song, like 5 times for like a good 40 minutes.
I said to him, I messaged him from Expo. I says, watch my vlog, because I got it out on the Friday night. First thing, I said, what do you reckon? He went, it's alright. He says, but that music did me head in.
Yeah. It's not even a good tune, it's just music. But anyway, so yeah, I treated myself. This is a Christmas present to myself. I'm going to do some more vlogging over on McCartney's Nonsense, my other channel. So this is kind of more for that. Obviously, with expos and all that next year, I'm hoping it works because, you know, it's my luck. But yeah, it cost me a fortune. But you know what?
Thanks, Gary.
You're only young once.
Well, I got a bit of vape mail as well. It came today. I didn't even know it was coming. I got them through the other day. And then I got some stuff from Famo Vape, which is the Magma box, which is quite nice. I've just had a little look at it. It's got like a cloth effect to it. 200 watt box. There you go, if you can see that. It's like it's got like a stag on the other side of it. Quite nice, but I'll tell you what, listen to that.
Oh dear.
Janky buttons, that's first thing I know. So I thought that looks quite nice, the Magma box, 200 watt.
Where did that come from?
That come from Famo Vape.
Never heard of them.
And then they sent me the, this one's called the Magma Mate. And this one's just like a plastic box mod. It's very, very light. Funky colours. Look at that.
Whoa! Look at that.
Yeah, that.
That is fantastic.
It's plastic fantastic.
All right. God, you're certainly making a statement. What about that one, aren't you?
I think I won't be reviewing it. I don't think I'll be taking that out.
There is a statement being made somewhere in there.
And they sent me some juice as well, which is quite nice. Give me a big bottle of juice, which is the Perfect Vape Mighty Fruity.
Lee, the Georgie Vapor, is shouting, "Oh dear!" He's obviously maybe not so keen on the blue
you're not
and
keen
pink.
on the pinkness of it. But yeah, it's quite nice to have a bit of vape mail.
Oh, that vape mail. Yeah, I've got. What was I got? I got some stuff. I got some stuff the other week there, but it was. It's from Juice. It's Juice sent in, but it's actually quite smart. Basically, I don't have it here. It's from Elite Lab. They sent me hundreds of it, so it's in whenever I opened the parcel. But you know, a short fill.
Yep.
Well, they're calling this the long fill. Yeah.
Ooh.
And basically what they've done is, because I need to read up on it all, but basically the gist of it is you know how when you get your short fill and you add a nick shot and it makes it 3 mg.
Yep.
If you want to make it 6 mg, you obviously have to pour some out, and then it dilutes it more. So basically what they've done is they've made the flavour to accommodate 2 nick shots or 3 nick shots if you want to go for a higher nick, so that it doesn't dilute the flavour.
Yep. And
they're calling it the long fill.
It's always something I've thought about that. Obviously, if you're not wanting to vape at 3 milligram or if you've got 100 ml bottle, you're 1.5, aren't you? If you're wanting that bit extra, like a 6 or an 8 or whatever, it does dilute it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it will do.
What's your thought of when they send you out 10 ml bottles without any nick in it? Because obviously, if you have to review them, it hasn't got the nick in it, so it does change the flavour, doesn't it?
Well, here's some here. That they've sent on. Some company sent me on, and they're all nick free. When am I ever going to use nick free juice? I don't particularly do juice reviews, so I will kind of try my best to mention juice when I'm vaping on something else. But it's because that's what I'm vaping on. I'm never going to vape on 0mg, so it is pretty pointless. But I'll throw these into someone's parcel when I'm posting something.
Yeah, that's what I do when they send them. Andy up north saying that I'm vaping on some Cutter's Blend tobacco liquid. It smells like soya sauce, but it tastes quite good.
Dear, soya sauce.
I'll tell you a story about soya sauce. We were at his house after we went up to the Scottish meet, and we ordered a Chinese. And I says, I want half a duck. You know, you get a quarter duck, and you get pancakes with it, and you get all like loads of veg and stuff with it. Salad and bits. So I said to him, where's me? He says, there's no salad. There's just no salad at all. I said, so there's no other boxes are out? He went, no, not at all. So I thought, so it didn't matter. I'm sat there sharing it with Kat, eating away. And then he went back up a little bit later on. He went, oh, there is another couple of boxes in here, all with salad and with soya sauce and everything were there.
Your shredded cucumber. I was right here that whole time. You should have got a beef curry, like I said. You should have just got the beef curry around a half a duck. Who gets half a duck?
That's what he kept saying to me. We don't do it up here in Scotland. I said, it's a Chinese. Of course they're going to do it.
No, it was.
Duck.
It was silly. That was daft.
So, how's the eyes doing now?
They're not bad, mate. A lot better now, to be honest. When I look at stuff, it's not as bloody. I'm not getting as many headaches, and they're not dry in the morning anymore. So all in all, okay, my eyes are still a bit puffy outside, like round here, but yeah.
Is it Tuesday you go for your update on it all?
No, it was last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, and what did they say?
Yeah, they said it was progressing. There was still a bit of prescription there, but that'll pass, and everything looked normal. Everything looked the way it should. This message is held for review.
Yeah, it happens if there's certain swearing in it. It comes up for it. I sort it. Big D, just to let you know, yours will be posted out on Monday, bro. Obviously, with all the floodings we've had around here, it's been a nightmare. So your winnings will be posted. Tiberius Jacks, I picked up some horror-themed juice, and one is mixed fruit flavour, and they called it Soras.
Which show was on last night?
It was Salford show, you know, who's on with me on the 3 Men and a Vape show. He does a Friday night late show, 11 while 12. Make sure you go and check that out.
11 till 12 on a Friday night?
Yeah. Obviously it's a late show for people coming home from the pub.
Who comes home from the pub at 11?
Well, some people do. They're not all like us who want to stay out until the last bit. Kerry asks, have either of you seen the Aspire Mullis? I haven't.
No, they did. Aspire contacted me a few weeks ago and said they were going to send on their new sub-ohm tank, but never did. So is that what that is? Is that a tank, the Mullis? Aspire are kind of weird. They contact you asking you to do stuff, and then 4 months pass, and then it just comes in the door, and you're like, oh, is that what they were wanting?
Well, see, what normally happens to me is they normally contact me and then don't send it.
Well, that does happen. That does happen.
It's a nightmare, that. You both doing the Scottish Vape show in February? Yeah, we are. We're going to that, aren't we, bro?
Yep, absolutely. We will be at the SEC Hydro for the Scottish Vape show, and looking forward to the Expo in Scotland. Can't wait, because it's right round the corner from me.
Yep.
I don't have to get on a plane. I don't have to drive. I don't have to sleep in hotels. It's all great. You guys have to come to us.
This kid.
You guys all have to come to us.
Yes, well, I've got to come up there, haven't I? But I don't mind. It's not a bad train journey. The last time I did it, though, it was the Edinburgh Fringe, so there were like no seats at all.
But no, it'll be good fun. See, it's a little bit of a different change of scenery. See how the Scottish folk do it, We'll show you how to do it.
But it's not just like a vape one, it's CBD as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not interested in all that stuff, so...
Well, no. But it's obviously going to be a mix. I have actually seen the floor plan. It's quite big.
Well, the SEC's big, but I don't know how big the room is for the Expo. How have you seen the floor plan?
Because it's on the website.
God's sake. It's not till February and you've seen the floor plan already?
Yeah, well, you want to know who's there. Well, I don't know if how many they've actually sold. It's all right having a floor plan and telling you how many stands you've got, but you've got to sell it and have people there. But according to a couple of people, I know Gail was having a little talk to the actual person who was running it from the Bitches, and she said that they've sold quite a number of the stands, so quite a number of people there.
Good. I wonder if Steve from SR Vapes is going to come up. I don't think so. It'd be good if Les got a stand, but I don't think he's that bothered about all that stuff either.
No, I don't think he is. I don't think it's his bag. He's doing a little bit of a get-together on the 20th of December, where he's doing a bit of food and a bit of stuff. So if anybody's around that area, it's Featherstone, isn't it, he's at?
Pontefract.
Yeah, Pontefract, but I think it's the Featherstone, which is near there. On the 20th, he's doing like an open night, and he's going to put a bit of food on and stuff, so check him out at the Juice Cabin. Lovely bloke. I'm thinking I might go to that. If I'm not working, I'm going to maybe have a little nip up there.
Oh, that's a shame. That would be good fun.
Yeah, it'd be just nice to go and see me. It's on at night time, but like I said, there's a literal train station just round the corner.
It's a Friday.
Never know, you might be able to have a jungle down. You can always come down, couldn't you? And then go back on Saturday or Sunday, whichever you want to do. Red Nasty, yo.
We could do that. Be
nice to see him, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely to see you before Christmas. Ricky, it'll be about 5.5 hours on the train. I can't remember. Were mine 4? I think mine were about 4.
Yeah. Ricky, how are you going to come up if it's 5.5 hours? You won't get here till... What time's the train leave?
Well, he might be able to get one at 6, won't he? So he'll get there midday and...
It's going to stay for the day. 5.5 hours and a half. That's like 11 hours on a train in one day. Yeah,
it's a... I don't know. He don't come till late, really, on an expo day, does he? He don't normally get there till about 11-ish, does he?
11. Late.
Well, it doesn't open till 10, so but he does leave a little bit earlier.
Oh, you guys got to come up Thursday morning and go back Sunday.
Oh, wicked. Oh, we'll be able to have a little bit of a meet-up. They are actually, Gaily Bops and all them are having a little bit of an eat on the Saturday night.
An eat?
Yeah, I think they're going to one of your favourite, the World Buffet.
Ugh, no. We'll be going to the pub. I'm not going to a world buffet to sit there and eat food and then be bloated. We'll be getting pished.
We did that, didn't we? It was like my birthday week. So he says, I'm going to take you out for something to eat. So we went to the Cosmo. And we just had, well, he had about 8 plates, and
Yeah.
we then
I
went to
just
this next
broke
pub, and
400
obviously
mil.
I'm ready to drink. He was just like full up to here. He's half nodding off because he'd been driving, so we ended up coming back home, didn't we?
Yeah, I was knackered. What a horrible date. But Saturday we'll be going out drinking. We're not going to go to a buffet. They all did that for the other one as well, though.
I think it's the Friday they might be going, not the Saturday.
We'll be going out to the pub. We'll be boozing it up both nights, man.
You know what we're like, we're terrible.
We're not going to a buffet with all that mob.
I like it. I like hanging around with him. They're nice people. I don't mind it.
Oh, they're lovely people. They're lovely people. It's not what I meant. God, that's me blacklisted now.
I'm going to say it a little bit nicer than them people. It didn't come across very nice, that, Paul.
It didn't. It came out wrong. It came out wrong.
Well, they get on well with you. They like you.
Yeah.
And they've sorted it out as passes as well.
Yes. I heard about that. That was really nice.
Yeah, Gail sorted it out.
Yeah, Gail. She contacted me and everything. That was really nice of her. I don't know how she can be bothered doing all that kind of stuff.
Well, she's like that. She's always been like the mother hen. Even when I first ever went to my first expos and stuff like that, she always looked after everybody. That's just what she does. She's just really, really nice person.
But aye.
Vic's on now.
Is that me, Vic? That's the first one done.
Adds Paul to the blacklist.
Yeah, blacklist.
You're in trouble now, brother.
It came out wrong. I'm assuming Vic will be with us in the pub, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, he'll be on the Guinness.
He bolted at the last Glasgow one, but I'm sure this time round.
I'm hoping that he does, and we could maybe find a karaoke, because he's not a bad little singer as well, you know. I love a bit of karaoke.
We'll be waiting on our Christmas song from Vic this year, won't we? He gave us a...
Yeah, that was a number of years ago. Well, maybe a couple of years back. He did a Beatles one as well, which were good. Yeah, we're due a Christmas song. I've always said we should get all the reviewers to just do a little bit, and we'll do it for charity.
No, I don't think that works out. We're not singers. You are, though.
I am, yeah. Well, we'd try with you.
Nah.
Bit of the Proclaimers.
No, it's okay. So what's your plans for this weekend, mate?
Working tonight. I'll be setting off in a couple of hours. I've got a 21st birthday to DJ, which is going to be fun. I didn't work yesterday, and I'm not working tomorrow, so it's quite a nice little weekend. I've got the Sabs tomorrow.
Sabs,
super awesome vape show. That'll be back 8 o'clock.
Is there any vape show that you're not
on? No, not really. I try and get around a bit. No, I only do my 2 shows, which is on a Wednesday. Obviously, I do it with Mr. Coyley in Salford, and then on a Sunday, I do it with Jay, Nick, Mo, and the wonderful Mike. I've been on that for about a year and a half, nearly. Yeah, it must be a year and a half. So you don't really do live shows. You just come on randomly, don't you?
Aye. Random is king. And I'm usually myself. Well, although I am making a special guest appearance on the new Ohm show this Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know someone else is going to be on it as well. Do I tell them who that is?
Me, apparently. Well, I haven't been invited on the new Ohm show.
This is me inviting you.
Is it? Are you going to be a regular member on this new one then?
No, just once.
Just once. Well, I haven't been officially invited, but you've just invited me. Yeah, because it's all new, isn't it? To be honest with you, I've not watched that much of the Ohm show.
No, neither have I.
But I get on well with Richard, like you do. Richard's quite nice. I really do like Richard.
I think Richard gets on with everybody, and that's the thing. Everybody likes Richard. Well, let's try this Zenith then. So I've got it on.
You never know, Vic. It's brand new people. They might get you on, buddy.
Yeah, Vic doesn't get on with the Ohm guys, does he? I don't know. I remember they made up, then fell out, then made up and fell out again.
To be honest with you, I think the other people who was actually on that show were the people who were falling out with. But to be honest with you, like I've always said, I get on with everybody. I don't try and fall out with anybody. It is a little part of vaping, the old drama side of stuff. Like I said, obviously, when I go to expos, I hang around with Vic. I've never had a problem with Vic. He's always been good to me. Always looked after me.
There you go. He's just said he gets on with Richard, not the rest. So, like I said, everybody seems to get on with Richard.
He's never done no wrong to me, Richard. And obviously, we have met him when we've been to the expos. He's always been nice to me.
But yeah, no, that's Thursday.
Talking about live shows, are you bringing back the interrogation? I love that.
Nah. I done it with everybody I wanted to do it with. I only had a certain. There was only really the ones that I'd done it with. I mean, I did Vic, Mark, Chris, Dino, yourself. I did Richard, and then the young Scotsman. So that was really all I wanted to do. But I think it ran its course. I think. I mean,
you did speak to Matt from Suck My Mod and Mike Vapes.
Well, I did. Yeah, Matt from Suck My Mod. He was up for it. He was going to come on. Bogan was going to come on as well. But I thought about it, and I don't really know an awful lot about either of them. So it would have been tough to kind of ask questions about American stuff. And then I thought about. I just felt it ran its course. The questions were supposed to be daft. There's only so many daft questions you can ask someone, so it kind of went down the road of asking everybody the same stuff.
I enjoyed it. I actually did it. I'd been out and had a couple of beers.
Well, they're on the playlist. You can go back and watch them.
I've seen. I would normally in the chat.
Well, you can watch them again.
All right. Get your views up.
Aye, because that's what I care about, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's try this. This is the Zenith from Phil and Dimitri. This is the new and improved Zenith. It's got 5mm tank capacity. Obviously, TPD will be the 2mm version. It does have a removable glass, which is what it was changed from the last one. They actually sent me a little piece of paper that told me all these things, but I don't know what I've done with it. So I'm just trying to get it. I'm winging it. The airflow's been opened up a lot more, so it can do a restricted direct long, and it comes with new coils called the Z coil, and that is basically a mesh coil with a much open chamber, so you're going to get even more airflow. So let's fire it up. This is my first vape on it, so we'll see how open it can go.
Bum-ba-da-bum. Vic says it's not that much different to the other Zenith tank.
I just told you all the differences. I just went through them all, Vic. I'll do it again for the benefit of Vic. 5mm capacity, which is new, which is not really new, is it? Right enough. We do have.
So that's one off the fucking list.
That's one off the list. We do have new coils. We've got open up airflow. We've got removable glass. We've also got new coils for it, so it's more direct lung. So the first one was a mouth to lung supposed to be, but it was a little bit loose. This is more direct lung as well. But
so the major difference on that tank itself is got a new glass, a new coils, and a bit bigger airflow.
Yes, removable glass.
Removable glass.
So the first one, the glass was stuck in there.
Not very good for cleaning, that is it?
No, it's rubbish. Why Anakin don't send anything to me now? They haven't sent you anything for a while, have they, Vic? In fact, you know what? Not to rub your nose on it, but when they stopped sending you stuff, that's when they started sending me stuff.
The yo-yo's up there.
So I think I think I was your replacement, Vic. Sorry. But yeah, a company should be able to take criticism.
Yeah, so that's the thing. What's the point in sending stuff out if you don't want an honest review? Because that means you're not a reviewer. That means you're an influencer.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't really remember what Vic said, but I don't think he totally destroyed the tank. I think he just said the airflow was shit and the deck was very, very basic. I can't really remember. But Yeah, I mean, companies have got to learn. I mean, look at that one, that plastic SE thing that I reviewed the other day. I mean, the first one of that, I completely annihilated it. I know you loved it because you're
I didn't review it.
easily pleased, but that really annoys me. That you didn't review it because it was shit. So rather than say it's shit, you refused to review it.
I didn't review it because it was shit. What I didn't review it was because I had some time off. You know what I'm like at reviewing, and it sort of like got put to the back of the queue.
Right, we'll put it to the front of the queue and review it tomorrow.
No, I've already got mine up for today. Well, I will do.
Tomorrow, said.
It was absolutely pants though. It was like just like one of them things that you move up and down. You know, like a remote to move your fucking doors up and down.
Yeah, well, I destroyed it, but they sent me the new one as well, which I didn't really destroy as badly, but it's still shit. But so they can obviously take constructive criticism.
I think that's what companies got to do it. But I think it's got to the point now, there's that many reviewers out there who are more influencers than actually reviewers. It's like the women who do all the jiggly bits with the boobs and put juice in between it.
I could probably do that.
No, it's not a brand new Saturday show. We're doing the odd one now and again.
TVP, God, we've got all the guys. None of these folk join me when I go live.
You're not as popular as me.
Oh, I know that. I've said that for a long time. But we've got Vic, TVP, UK Vapester. These guys never join me when I'm live. I'm hurt.
They're probably not subscribed, if I'm honest.
Well, I know TVP subscribed. Because he's been copying my shit for years.
That's it. I'll tell you what, you've done really well on the show today. You've started your own little wars off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true, Vic. You'd think you'd be able to understand me right enough.
Well, he will, because it's like two Fabies talking together, isn't it? I have noticed though, when you know, like when we're at if two Scottish people start talking at one of expos and stuff like that, they get stronger, don't they? The accent gets stronger. Yeah, brother.
We don't try and be posh because we don't need to be. So
I'm definitely not posh.
No, but when I talk to you, I try and drop some of my accent so you understand me. But if I was talking to Vic, I wouldn't bother. I would just talk to him normally, and he would understand.
Yeah, Paul's is a bit stronger than Vic's.
Dry hit. Too hot.
So it's definitely not a different tank then. That's horrible.
Paul's accent is stronger than Vic's. Yeah, I'm a Glasgow boy though. I mean, I'm a Glasgow boy. I think ours is quite slang stronger.
Vic's not that far away from Glasgow, is he?
I don't know.
Is he more Edinburgh? I think he's in Ayrshire, I think. An
Air boy. I don't know then.
Yeah, but it's not as strong. I noticed when we went to the vape meet up there, when all the Scottish got together, they were like, God, trying to pick it out.
Yeah, you get that. You can kind of tell, see when you're talking to people, they kind of start to stare at you a little weird. So you kind of know that they're struggling to understand you. So you're saying to them, you don't understand what I'm saying, do you? They're kind of like, I'm trying my best.
Vic's on the west coast. He's the overspill area. But is yours Paisley where you are?
No. Cardonald,
that's it. It's near Paisley though, isn't it?
Well, as near Paisley as I suppose. Paisley's up there. Ibrox and that's there.
Your favourite place?
These days.
Yeah, you like it nowadays with them not doing so well.
Well, they're doing okay.
How far away are they from top?
A goal.
Is that it? I looked at the table.
Well, we see our table's actually quite competitive. I mean, the top 5 teams are all within touching distance of each other, but that fake league down south, I mean, that's what's about 15 points difference nowadays. Shite.
Oh, there's 9. I think there's 9 between. No, there ain't. No, there's between 4th and 1st. There's only 9 points difference.
Where are Man United these days? Are they not like fighting
They're
relegation?
about 7th or 8th.
I mean, it's a fake league. Like Vic's just said, I mean, the competition down south is bollocks. I mean, what did Leicester win 9-0, 10-0 or something the other week?
9-0 against... But you've got to think, I was looking at a few of your scores, I were actually going to comment about it. Celtic beat them 5-1 the other day, and then the week before that they beat them 4-1 and...
4-1's not 10-0.
Yeah, but it's that's never been done before, 9-0, apart from when Liverpool did it. It's not something that happens every week. Everybody's quite close.
Manchester City, you regularly score 4 or 5 goals a game. Regularly.
They've not been doing that just so lately.
Did Liverpool not pump Man City 4-1 just at the weekend there?
No, we beat them 3-1.
3-1 was it?
3-1. And I tell you what, if you actually watched it, the standard of football there, what you look there, that was what you call football.
Nah.
You got to think a lot of your players are all like come from our championship.
Who? Give me one.
Scott Sinclair.
he doesn't get on our bench these days.
Well, most of them. I think the biggest transfer fee you lot pay is about 100,000, isn't it?
Well, Rangers spent 7 million on Ryan Kent, and Celtic's biggest transfers 10 on Edouard, but I'm sure that was divided up into millions and millions of monthly payments and all that. But you know what Manchester United need? Manchester United needs Scott Brown.
TVP just said Scott Brown wouldn't get in fucking Rochdale squad.
Oh, he'd walk into that Man United team, that's for
sure. To be honest with you, that Scott Brown, I know he's getting on a bit now. What is he, 30 odd?
Well, that's why he would get in the Man United side now. I mean, if he wasn't 30, if he's still in his 20s, he'd get into the Man City side. But he's an old man now, so he needs to go down the quality and go down to the Manchester Red side.
I am, like Vic said, I'm quite happy with the whatchamacallit, the fact that Rangers have sort of got themselves going again, because it does bring that extra to it, doesn't it? To that league.
Well, yeah, as long as we keep winning.
Yeah, well, that's all you're bothered about, isn't it?
You don't want them to get too good.
Man United need Alex Ferguson back. That's what they need. He left and it slowly went shit. To be honest with you, I think it was actually going to shit while he were there. And I think he left right at the right time. I think a lot of the defence, they were getting older. And at one point, they brought Paul Scholes back. They were that desperate. But they're just in a rebuilding situation now, like Liverpool were in.
I think the problem with Man United is they overpay for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that defender they bought, Maguire, is not an £80 million defender. They really should have took that £80 million and bought maybe 2 players for £40 million.
I think that with Maguire, though, is because he's English, they pay that extra, don't they?
Well, buy an Italian one then. I mean, what? It's just, he's shit.
I don't think he's a bad defender, but I don't think he's 80 million's worth.
Yeah, Alex Ferguson won the league these last year.
You did, yeah. 2013, wasn't it? And they want the greatest side. They want, and they've not spent as much money as what City have done. You've got to think the amount of money every year that they're spending over 100 million every year. Derby County fans, so I'll stay out of this. Yeah, VAR has ruined football. I think I never wanted it there.
Well, I mean, it's one of those ones. Ask Tottenham fans if it's ruined football.
Well, it was like after the weekend, they were all moaning about it, City and with the handball, and it's...
Yeah, but Tottenham have really benefited from it the last 6 months. They got the semi-final Champions League one. They also got the league game a couple of months ago against City as well.
Yeah, they scored the last-minute goal, and it actually hit the attacker's hand, hadn't it? And what they're saying now is thanks a lot, Vic. See you later, mate. He hit his hand, but if it's a defender's hand, is it defender or is it attackers? They can leave so much of it. It's so up and down with this VAR.
Is Wayne Rooney at Derby?
Yeah, Wayne Rooney. Yeah, he starts this January, I think.
Does he really? Wow.
Because he's played in the MLS. You know, like how Beckham used to go off to like PSG or Milan or whatever. He will easily get 15. Yeah, he will. He'll do them really well. But obviously,
No,
Derby's
he won't.
season sort of went downhill when all the players went and got absolutely hammered at a party and crashed the vans, didn't they?
I can't see Rooney getting 15 goals in the Championship. The Championship's a really high level.
Well, I don't know. I think he will. I think he'll do really well. He's been doing pretty well for that for that New York side, hasn't he?
Yeah, but does he not get played more midfield now as well? Is he not dropping back as he gets older? It's not like 15 goals in 6 months.
He's been scoring well there. I think he'll do a job easy. I don't.
Oh,
think
he'll definitely do a job. I just don't see him getting 15 goals.
It's not like you're asking 25, 30, is it? 15 goals. It's
Player coach, pretty good signing though. Pretty good signing.
I'd be a coach.
TVP, well, we've still got you, my friend. Are you coming to the Expo in Scotland in February? It'd be good for you to pop up and I'll buy you a whiskey.
Well, last time you got
fancy a
together,
wager
you did
on
a
it.
bottle.
I'll stick a score on Wayne Rooney not scoring 15 goals by the end of the season if you're up for that.
Well, there we go.
Hopefully. So you are officially out of retirement.
Oh yeah, he's been banging the reviews out just lately.
Has he? I noticed he done the Dead Rabbit too. But
he's down for a score. Have you
down
done
for a
that yet?
score. Job done. We'll do a kind of...
Yeah, over the screen.
Hopefully you're shaking your
just
hand.
imagine him doing it now.
Yeah, he's doing it back. He's doing it back. The king is back. Mark told me a couple of weeks ago that that was going to be his last Expo. And I said to him, I was like, really? Because you retire more times than Floyd Mayweather. And he's actually now telling me that he's no longer retired.
He's come back out. He's come back out of retirement.
Well, hopefully he's enjoying it.
Well, that's the main thing. If you're not enjoying it, that's when you want to stop, innit?
Aye.
We all go through them bits, you know I do, where it's, I just can't be arsed with it. I'm not in love with it. It's like now, if you notice I'm getting quite a number of reviews out, it's because I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing of reviewing. If you're not enjoying it, see, a lot of people just think that you press record and you're off, and then it does take a while to get everything done.
It doesn't. That's what you do. You press record and you're off. See all this? Oh, it takes me 10 hours to do a review. Bollocks.
Cool.
It doesn't. You hit record, you talk, you upload, and that's it.
But I don't think it's that simple, especially with the way I do my review. It's all right for you. You might do it that way. You might be quite happy to do it that way, but it ain't for me.
Well, why do a 9-minute video that's going to take you 5 hours to do when you can do a 20-minute video that'll take you an hour to do?
It doesn't take 5 hours. It takes maybe 3 hours in total after you've spammed it out and you've put it all together and you've done the editing.
Why do you call it spamming it out? Spamming is it's a negative thing. Why do you do it if you know it's spamming?
Out. Well, that's what it's all right when you're sitting there on 20k subs, but when you're a smaller reviewer, you've got to fight over you lot to let people know that your review's there. It's quite simple when you've got people.
I didn't always have 20k, Aiden.
Well, you must have still put it out on Facebook like you do, and you still put it out on YouTube, and you've still got to get it out on certain sites.
What sites are you putting it on?
I put them in groups on Facebook. I put them in forums like you do.
I've not done that in a while, but...
Yeah, but you're still putting them out. The editing bit. Like TVP takes 2 hours from start to finish mine, from recording to editing and uploading. Mine's about 3, because obviously I do a little bit different. And if my gob's not working, I could be there for a bit longer. Because I do talk a bit fast.
Craig Campbell says, VapeTube. Do you want to talk about VapeTube, Aiden?
There's not really much to say really about VapeTube. Just that the platform's not gone as how we thought it'd go, and it's all stopped. It's a load of bollocks behind it all, and that's it.
Is it actually shut down, or is it still up and
running?
No,
I think it's still running, but I just think there's a little bit of problems at the back, and a lot of people have just come away from it. That's all.
TVP says he still uploads to VapeTube.
TVP you didn't really used to upload a lot before, did you? Though I did it for absolutely ages. To be honest with you, I probably got I think I had about 15k views, and I started with them in about 2017, I think, at the beginning.
There you go. I like that. TVP's none of his, but I'm assuming he's been in my business. None of my business what happens behind closed doors. You know what? That's pretty. That I think that's what a lot of people forget. See all this. We've had a lot of it with this business getting escalated. Remember all the Vape bollocks with the chip and the board and let's boycott Vape and all that bollocks. Just fuck off. You know. And give me another one. Can't remember another one now.
There's been loads of them. The thing with me, I used to upload all my videos, bits and bobs through it all. I've supported them all the way through. I've never received anything from them, so it's not like I've got anything to. So if I don't want to upload there, I just don't upload there. That's it's up to me where I put my stuff. So that's it.
Yeah. There has been a few, and it's like just life's short. Why go looking for fucking shit when you can just go with the flow?
Mate, that's all. To be honest with you, that's all I do. I'm a brother. I don't get involved in anybody's crap. I just get on with it and stick my reviews out, and that's it. I'm here for a laugh. That's the biggest thing for me. Is I just want to laugh, like milking hedgehogs and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Definitely true.
We never. It's like me and you. We don't get involved in it, even though you've caused a load of fucking shit in this fucking stream.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I have pissed off a few people.
No, you didn't mean it. No,
over the course of the few years, a bunch of people have fell out with me. But you know what? It's just because I'm so handsome.
You've got your teeth done. Don't wear glasses now. You're trying your hardest.
That's right. Yeah. I just need to lose some weight, and that'll be me.
Oh, sod that. I drink too much. I'm on the coffee though. I'm going to work.
God.
So, what's your next review on?
I don't know. This thing here, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You did on your live stream. It charges it up in the box, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's they're trying something different rather than just being.
I don't like Paul because I'm secretly in love with him. That's the UK Vapester.
That's good. Good to know.
We saw. I've had the same system here. I never reviewed it because it leaked, but it was from Silky. Can you remember that pipe that you liked?
Why didn't you review it and say it leaks?
Because I couldn't review it. It just leaked. I couldn't even get a draw out of it. It's because they didn't put the silicone. There was an extra silicone bit, and they never gave it to me to fit it in. And I never even got a bottle with it. I emailed them and let them know, but I can't review it because I can't even vape it.
This thing's actually not bad, by the way, considering it's one of these shitty pods. It's actually not shit.
TVP, you calling me a slut? So it's quite a nice vape.
Yeah, it's not bad. It really is not bad.
What's the actual battery? What's actually in the box? What was that?
Oh, fuck. Now you're asking. I've no idea. I don't know. I'll find out before I do the video. Who knows? But I will be doing that. I've also got something else. The Taki Tiki thingy majiggy. This little thing to do the Takit. What's it called? Takit thing.
Is it a mech?
What?
Is it a mech?
No, it's got a button in the front.
All right.
It's a wee single 18650 or it's a 18350, is it? But it's I don't know, something about it doesn't feel. I don't know. There's a little pin down there, and I put something with a long 510 pin on it, and when I screwed it down, the little pin went down, but it wouldn't pop back up again. So it fucking auto-fired on me for ages till I had to take the battery out and then force the little pin back up. So if you put something with a normal length 510 pin, then it's probably fine. Yeah. But that's not really the way it should go.
It's like a mech, but it's got a chip in it.
Yeah, it's got a board in there to help with all the safety stuff.
Yeah, I got one, but I couldn't review that either because the actual board I got it from Mark from Nature Vapes. I forgot what it was called. I ain't got it here. It looks absolutely lovely. You could either have it, what is it, 18? What's some little small batteries? 18...
350.
350s, or you could have it as an 18 650. And it looked really nice. It was in silver, but the actual board didn't work.
All right, well that's shit.
Yeah, so well, he knew he's going to actually send me a board for it because I really want to review it. It looks really nice. And obviously, I've got the Foosh, which is a
that big light bulb one.
Check it and changes all color. Obviously, I'm not really into it. It's semi-mechanical, but I've now got a mech arm.
I think that looks cool.
Do you know
DVP, thanks for joining us, mate. Take care. Hopefully, see you.
Buddy, have a good one, mate. That's bulletproof. You know the actual plastic.
Right.
They say it's bulletproof. Why would you need a bulletproof?
Well, if it was to vent on you though, it's bulletproof from the inside as well, so it might not explode.
Yeah, but it's got a chip on it, so it's got the regulation, hasn't it? So it won't really explode.
Shouldn't really do that anyway.
No.
Then I don't know why it's bulletproof. It really is pointless.
Well, that's what they put it on. It's bulletproof.
What's your next review, mate?
It'll be out today, which is the Icon from Stars. That'll be on. And then I've got quite a number. I've got the Foosh to do. I've got the PAL 2, you know, where you can do the wattage on it. That one's going to come out. I've got a couple of other pod systems to do. And then I've got a new tank as well coming from Sigeli. I've got them new ones there to do, the mag box and all them. So yeah, got quite a few bits coming out.
Sigeli are sending you a tank.
Yeah, Sigeli, yeah. Apparently it's called the Mark tank, but I've tried to look online for it and I can't find out what it is. I've also got you've got this to do as well, haven't you? The Vaptio PAL or Palo.
I really wish Vaptio would up their game a wee bit. I mean, that is basic, and it's really basic.
I tell you, it's not bad flavour on it, but it's got a problem with the filling port.
I'm not saying it's shit, right? But when you've got so many innovative things coming out, and we have got some innovation this year. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying vaping's pish, it's the same and all that bollocks, but we have had a few things that have been a little bit different. But even then, we're still getting some things that are a little bit better than a fucking ego pen. But it's the same one.
I do like about it. It has got a 1,500 mAh battery in there, but it has got problems with the filling port. When you're trying to get your juice, especially like a 70-30 in there, it's all clogging up at the top. Where I did actually mention it to Vaptio, and they said that to take the actual top off and fill it just with the glass, fill it halfway and then put it in. What's the point in that? But yeah, it's not bad for a 1,500 mAh for a starter kit.
It's not bad, but they did release one just 3 months ago that was exactly the same with bottom airflow.
The Nano.
The Nano, yeah, and now they've got that one out with top airflow, and you're like, going to be a little bit more fucking extravagant, you know? What's that called?
This was called is it the Palo, I think, or Playo, or whatever it is. You've got it, haven't you?
Yeah, but I want to see how much it costs.
Oh, but
$31.
So what's that? That's roughly about 25 quid, isn't it?
28 pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a lot for an Ego pen.
I'll tell you what they have done though, which they don't normally do, and I complained that about the Nano, is they've actually given you 2 coils with this. They've given you the mesh coil, which is a 0.3 ohm or 6, and they've also given you the mouth to lung coil. They've also given you 2 glasses. Now with the Nano, they only give you 1 coil and didn't give you a spare glass. So if you drop that glass, you're buggered. And when you've only got 1 coil, not only did they just give you the mouth to lung coil and tell you that you could use it as a direct to lung, it was a crap coil.
Yeah.
But the Nano does take the Nautilus coils.
Yeah.
Kerry says you've definitely got it, Paul.
Well, my point about the Palo, or just my sheer fucking raw sexiness.
Your raw sexiness. But yeah, I couldn't stop what you're saying. They do kick out. Obviously, they did the F2, they did the solo kits, and I have got another mod from that. I've got it here. It's the.
What was the F2 again?
The Hubble. And that's
Who's
another
that
one.
from?
That's a touch screen one.
Oh, see, that's a little bit more extravagant. Yeah, I mean, I never got that. That's why I never knew it existed.
Yeah, it's touch screen. But can you remember you did the what do you call kit? I can't remember it. It had that gap. This has got a gap again. You're not going to be able to really see it, but it's got a gap underneath it, which really annoys me. I don't know why they can't sort the screwing down.
UK Vape Star, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully I'll see you in Scotland at the Expo as well. And I'm sure I'll talk to you before then.
It's not bad flavour off of it. See, like UK Vapester, it's not bad flavour.
Oh, royalty has arrived. Dino!
Hey, Dean, you alright, mate? Okay, buddy? He's just hit his 10K, which is spot on.
Absolutely fantastic. Well deserved as well. He works hard,
He does,
6 days a week, and then does vaping reviews. You know, people forget that most of us have actually got jobs. He works 6 days a week and then comes home and sits in front of a camera while still having a bird.
Yeah, you got to think about it as well. He bangs out, 4 or 5 reviews a week. Same as you.
He's still a young man. He should be banging out 4 or 5 times a week. That's for sure. I
need him.
But yeah, no, absolutely, good lad. Dino, are you coming up to Scotland for the Vape Expo in February?
I think he's coming for the May one, which you were missed at the October one. He were missed there, but he were doing stuff about with his dad and stuff like the anniversary. He were doing. He's just banged one out. He's just mopping up. He's gonna have that T-shirt hole, that wet bit on his T-shirt. No, he's not allowed north of the border.
That's a shame.
Well,
so, if I wasn't at Expo in October and Dino wasn't at Expo, who of any real relevance was?
You're at it again. He's at it again.
I mean, had I known Dino wasn't going, I probably would have told you I wasn't going a long time before.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it. It was a good giggle. I enjoyed it with Jay. But we're sharing this year.
That's right, we are.
Yep, we're going down on the Friday.
Did you book the tickets?
No. All the tickets.
Hotel. Did you book
the hotel yet? I will do that. Well, I have booked the hotel, but I've only booked it as a double bed. We need to book it as a twin because I'm not sharing with you.
No, because if I'm drunk and I'm horny, it's happening.
Keep fucking in, dude. Car bar, yeah, I love the car bar. We were sat there and we had the car, the opening boot, and there were beer all coming out of that. I think we did a bottle of wine in about 2 seconds, I think.
Jesus.
Well, you're just as bad. You took out a bottle of whiskey and that were gone within like half an hour.
Yeah, me and Mark drank most of that. That was supposed to last me all weekend and it lasted 2 hours.
I had a bottle of 2-litre bottle of vodka, what were like paint stripper.
I don't know how you can drink that stuff, man.
No, it didn't matter. As long as it gets you drunk.
Oh, no. It was like £8 for 2 litres.
It wasn't. It was £22.
Was it?
Yeah. It was nice stuff, though. We did that. He was in a right mess on the Thursday night. I think we got to bed about 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm knocking on his door at 7. Come on, it's breakfast time.
Yeah. Breakfast at 9. Why the fuck are you at my door at 7?
Well, no, you have to get your breakfast and then get ready and get there nice and early. We did come home early, though.
We were there for like 7 hours. I mean, there's so many pods and things you can look at. It was a business-to-business day, so Ricky wasn't even there yet. We were hungover. Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, do check out my vlog. It was really entertaining. I enjoyed doing it. I don't know if the video was entertaining, but me filming it was fun for me. We do have an expo vlog that was quite good. You never done a vlog that year, that one, did you?
Yeah. I did one as well.
And me?
Yeah. Huh. I did one the year before. I did what the year before. The one I went with you is I normally actually upload them on the night. I try and get them out there straight away, and I did that this year. I got it out on the Friday, and then I did my travel vlog, and then I did a Saturday and Sunday one. I had Dean in the back of my head, because the one that I'd done the previous one, I did all this thing with the camera and I was moving it around like that, and Dean commented on the video going, "Mate, you've just made me car sick." Or seasick, because I just went out with me. So I tried a little bit harder this year to try and do a bit better. So yeah, but I really did enjoy it. At some point, lads, need to wash the salty sausage. Well, it's getting to that point, mate. We've done the hour. I've got to go and get ready for work. I've got some bits and bobs to do. I've really enjoyed it, bro.
Always, my man. Always. Next time, don't take so long designing silly flag pictures and that, and we'll be able to talk for longer.
You should have you should have got here a bit early. You're supposed to start it at 12.
Well, I had to go and visit my goddaughter. It was her birthday on Wednesday, so I had to take her some presents. But my stupid pal lives in fucking Timbuktu. Took me like an hour to get there. I kept getting lost, and I didn't get any phone signal because I was in the middle of nowhere, etc. Take it easy, guys. But yeah, Aidan, listen, we'll catch up later, mate. You get ready for work, and
yeah, we'll sort of might make this maybe once a month where we do this, or whenever a little bit regular, swap over channels and stuff. We need to work out how to do 2 on the new YouTube one, because it's not Hangouts anymore.
Yeah, or you can show me how to use this.
Yeah, but we tried that once before, and then you got really mad because you couldn't work it out, and then you start shouting at me.
Well, your lessons were shit.
It was very simple. It was very simple.
It obviously wasn't.
Right, people, look after yourselves. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll catch you later. Goodbye.